seed for an intra-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're off and running from Houston. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
The Texans set to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Punt meets him at the 28.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, 11.
Washington, the motion man here. Lawrence starting with a throw. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
Hey, Soko.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And it's Ryan Fuller halted after a couple of yards. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, Lion.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Finds his back complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
11, Agate. Rip. 11, Agate. Gone. They started hunt. Go.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Harris gets it on. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Looking to throw, Stroud. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
The aim of any good play caller, especially early in a game, is to get you a one-on-one coverage. And your job, I say it all the time, your job is to win it. Give some credit to that defense. He's out there in man coverage, does a beautiful job of knocking it away.
And knock it away again, and a couple of good reps in coverage have brought up 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph and pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, stand for attention. Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
11.
Motioning him from the slot right. Lawrence in the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Hey, tomato. Done. Take right open.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they're able to touch him down. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, kill.
Trying on 4th down. It's Lawrence. It'll be the first and more. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, some hunt. 13, Lou.
On the gun on this 3rd down, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
First down, Jaguars.
One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Houston in just a moment. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
Silver.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
11. Here we go.
The give here on 2nd. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Hey, lie.
Back to the well again. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the second. Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Cook to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
All right.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's 16 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane.
Has a hole left, room to run. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game 7-7.
Boswell set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Red on red. Turn, this one's hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Ball forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Hey.
Double pistol, they're going to run with ETN. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Hey, easy. Route.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Here we go.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's got it over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Great. When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
13, Lou.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Houston coming up. Third down, 1 yard to go.
All right, let's go. 30 left. Hey, tomato. 11, add it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but at least so when it's a target we trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, Soko.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
In the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Hey, go. Hey, son.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Red on red. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Ginger, time. You gotta cut this out. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. Rose caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, easy. Route.
And bring the tight end left. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. On is Little for the extra point.
Cam Little on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Tony.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Taken in by Kirk, right side. Now he's past the 25. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Tried to throw on 1st down. Might be in trouble now, and the ball is out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Stroud off of play action. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hey, Lion! Hey, tomato! 11, Agate!
He'll throw it! Quick slant, caught by Washington. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he gets him around 6 there. And stop coming from Henry To'o.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Hey, run! Stop.
Setting him on the dime. And they hold him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Red on red. Here we go.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They'll try it left with Etienne. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
These are 24. Hey, Ginger, take right open. Here we go.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Catch made over the middle. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Hey, kill.
He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
9 yards to go.
All right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Hauled down by Andrew Winger. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He finds space, middle of the field. Live ball here, he's going to return it. He's past the 30. And such an underrated return there. He snags the missed field goal, gets some good yardage before he steps out of bounds. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Running this one left. He's got room to roam. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
On red. Hey, tomato.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. Down the sideline, past the 25. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, I'm good. This side.
Slot receivers headed left. Lawrence in the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. He brings it in. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Jackson 7.
Here's Cook to kick this away. Noel to return this. This makes it up to the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Oh, hey.
Stroud off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. Down the left sideline he goes. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Oh.
Pierce will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal. Looking to throw, Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times.
His kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like a penalty flag might bail him out, Brock. I think this is going to be roughing the kicker. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Lisa 24.
Now give left side. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, Jim.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. The handoff on third and short. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short. Receiver in motion, going left. Going on fourth. Here's Lawrence. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's him on the quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Gun.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, Soko, it's a hut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Giving them an 18-yard pickup there. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On the RPO, here's a throw to Thomas. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ralph, turn. This one's hot. Easy.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
13 loop. Hey, Soko, it's a hut. Take right open. Go, let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, touch!
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. It closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Etienne will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Handoff now, running right. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. middle, knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
For the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18.
To the air, Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Stroud. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Stroud on the keeper. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Here we go, let's go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he's down all the way to the 30. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
All right. Tony.
Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official? We've got a flag down.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Love swap.
Here's Stroud again. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. The members tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
All right. 18.
Desperation time here. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Hey.
Caught by Washington, left side. And he has the Jaguar first down, Brock. They can run out the clock on this win. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. But likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's out of bounds, and that's it, Brock, the final play of our game. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.